Hello everybody, this is Gyrex with more Let's Play Harvest Moon Back to Nature. I was scrambling all the letters in the name for some reason, and I'm sitting here thinking, Battlefront! Wait, I'm not playing Battlefront. This is Harvest Moon. If I were playing Battlefront, I'd probably still be having fun this late into the series. But, anyway, today is me and Ellie's anniversary. Yay! So that's the thing I'm going to have to deal with. Shit, what does she even like? Oh god, where did I put the strategy guide? Oh god, so much paperwork. So many papers. Where the fuck? No. Also no. Shit, where did I put that thing? I'm just gonna guess. Give her some eggs. Honestly, presents in this game are pretty weird anyway. Let me take a look at a thing here real quick. Oh, sorry, I'm kind of zoning out for a second. Woke up maybe 10-15 minutes ago. House to myself, just me and the pets. Roommates are all out at work. Anyway, if you want the full as of now work story, or rather as of this recording work story, just check out This Week in Kyrex for the week of December 14, 2016. It's all in there. You know, buried in all the other crap that's gone on this week. It's been mostly positive news, I suppose. What? No! Diabetes! Get back in the barn! It's cold out here. I know you're a living sweater, but get back in the barn anyway. What the fuck, man? Don't make me do a head count. That's what I like about the chickens. Chickens can't get out on their own. Fucking diabetes, man. Causing me problems. Go play Battletoads. Just as well. I think the anniversary thing kicks in like around noon-ish. Let's give her some honey. That's a fairly unique gift for me to give. So that's one of the wonderful things about Ellie is she's a very simple girl. She doesn't have a lot of shit that she hates, and a lot of the shit she absolutely adores is dirt cheap or absolutely free. As opposed to, say, Karen, who has very expensive and exotic tastes. Where even the shit she likes that isn't expensive is very rare most of the time. You know? Oh, I do think she likes cheese. I don't remember. I know she likes truffles and wine, which are both worth about the same amount of money. So, yeah. Let's just say wooing her is not a fun thing. It's not for the unsuccessful. Or the people who want a girlfriend before fall. I'll basically sit here until noonish in-game, and if I don't get a response then, we're just done with it. In the meantime, Pokemon Sun, I gotta check on my islands. See if shit got done. I think I'm actually due for that. Don't you knock that tower over again now, girls. I'm tired of setting that thing back up. They have a scratching post tower, and Willow keeps knocking it over because it was never very stable. It's not one of the really good ones. This is one that I had to assemble, and it came in pieces, and it was worth like 40, 50 bucks. It was really cheap, you know. Oh, that's right. I was trying to get a snow warning Vulpix last time I left off. We'll try 10, but I will give her until noon. So many beans. You know, Verlis was right about one thing. Once you get the Pokemon Isles, your life revolves around beans. So now I'm at the point where I pretty much have essentially unlimited beans because I've maxed out all the islands, so all the things that took all my beans are no longer a thing. Oh, that was my noon chime, wasn't it? Okay. Is it anniversary time yet, my dear? It is. I was correct. Hello. She looks so snooty. It's cute. As a matter of fact, I do. It is a wedding anniversary. Well, it took you long enough. It's only been a year. Hey, you. I don't remember if there's a thing I'm supposed to do or not, but we're going to go to bed because I'm full. Oh shit, I can't go to bed. I can do nothing. Help! Free me from this nightmare. Egg. What? Why did I clippers? There is no reason for me to clippers right there. Hello. Where's the baby? Ah, okay. That's adorable. Also, he looks really pissed right now. That is literally the first... This is the first time in the game I've seen her without that damn baby since she had it. To be fair, it's not that far off from how I was with my 3DS. Well, Nappy's not getting his flower this year. Today was Nappy's birthday, so away we go. God, fucking blizzards abound, man. This has been a shitty winter. Ah, that's right. That's how the Star Night Festival works. I always forget that one. Because it's not one that I do often because it's a winter holiday. I'm always really iffy on how the winter holidays work. God damn! What is that, a Kryptonian fucking hothouse? Your mere earthly weather patterns are nothing to me. Ha 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 ha. I was built from the corpse of a cast form. Whenever it blizzards, I simply change my shape to adapt to the cold. Seriously, man, what the fuck? Also, am I the only one who really wishes the cast form had a sandstorm form as well? Because I really wish it had a sandstorm form. God, I can't imagine these animals behaving after not being fed for a day. I go friggin' Monday night, I was like 3 or 4 hours late feeding the girls, and they were just screaming at the door when I came in. Just meow! To the point where when I sat down to scoop out their dinner, all 4 cats were seated on the table, facing me at the same time. Not fighting or anything, just looking at Daddy, waiting for food to happen. And to make it even funnier, 2 of them, the usual 2, Betsy and Winkles, didn't even bother to eat when I fed them. They just basically wanted to make sure the food was there when they wanted it. No? Because cats are silly. Speaking of silly, in a couple minutes I'm going to have to let Maya out of her crate, because I crated her when I was asleep, because one thing, she started grunting. For another thing, I'm trying to get her to stop burrowing into any clothes pile she can find. Or in this case, a blanket. Alright, give me a second while I let the dog out. There we go. Great thing about wireless controllers is I don't have to actually stop playing. I just wait for a loading screen and hold down the run button. I think I explained that mechanic. In this game, when you're running... Shit! I skipped my birthday! Ah, well, it's fine. Can't believe that hothouse is still standing. Can't freaking believe it. Did I forget to feed the chickens? I don't think I did. Well, no, there's an egg. Maybe they're just on their eggs. That happens sometimes. Had the most bizarre fucking dream when I was napping. It involved water damage to the carpet, a Green Lantern ring, a green ball of roaches, and murdering cult members. Which, as I woke up, it seemed really, really, really unnecessary for me to do, because apparently in the dream, I had stumbled across some cult members of some sort that just kind of walked around wearing, like, black hooded robes. Which, that's not suspicious. And for whatever reason, again, possessing a Green Lantern ring, which currently wasn't doing anything. I also had some kind of other ring that was basically some amalgamation of the others that I didn't use very often for some. And never when other people were around, either. It's like I didn't want them to know for some reason. Hey, you know, I got this Green Lantern ring that transforms my will into reality. I also have this other ring that's even more powerful than bonded just to me. But, for whatever reason, I was, like, drying clothes on a clothesline. Don't know why. Wasn't even my house. Doing it for my friends. One was showering, one was naked for reasons I never understood. He was just in his room, or in a room, naked. Don't know why. And a cult member came out, and I was putting... Oh, I remember what I was doing. I'd used the other ring to basically sweep the entire house, because it was a lot more efficient than the Green Lantern ring was. Like, when I did the Green Lantern ring, I would get little bits of dust, like little dust bunnies or whatever. With this, I got fucking balls the size of, well, me. of just dust and dirt and shit like that, and I was just dumping them into these plastic bags. I started with trash bags, and then, for whatever reason, we had some kind of weird cult robe washing bags, for lack of a better term. And this one cult member came by and was like, "Oh, you're using those. Oh, I use this cult leader's bags." And I'm like, "Okay, that's cool. Whatever, dude." And apparently we had some kind of intercom attached to the door that was normally reserved for that cult. I didn't claim this made sense. So he started to say something about taking it, so I used the ring to snap his neck, put him in one of the bags with the dirt, and fucking went about my day. And throughout the rest of that day, like 4 other people came back basically looking for the guy who came before them, and I just kept snapping necks. Until I found one guy who was rather high up and basically knew where the cult leader lived. I'm like, "Ooh, I'm keeping you. But where do I put you? Oh yes, I have this big green sphere of roaches because while I was helping my friend using my Green Lantern ring, I decided to sweep the entire building for all the roaches and shit that lived there. And put them in a Green Lantern bubble because I didn't want to maintain the other one for some reason. I'll just put you in there with them. And you can scream until I find out what I'm going to do with you." And then the cult leader came with some woman who kind of reminded me of a Team Skull grunt because she kept trying to act tough. And the woman's just horrified. Like, "Why do you keep killing my people?" You know, it's like, where's this guy? I'm like, "Oh, I put him in a giant green ball of roaches." And she just kind of gaped like, "Why would you do that?" I'm like, "Why would I? Why didn't I just kill the roaches? Huh, I could have done that. I could have smooshed them all. But I kept them. Why the fuck would I keep like 1 billion roaches in a giant green energy ball?" And then I literally ignore her for the next minute and think of all the things I could do with 1 million roaches. Like, who do I not like? Came up with the answer. Cliff, the manager of my old trailer park. I basically planned to visit his house when I was done and give him all the roaches. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, because this part happened roughly around the time I woke up, so my normal sanity asserted itself, and I realized that these cult leaders weren't in any way dangerous and not even threatening. All he wanted was the fucking intercom. I'm like, I may have just killed like 6 people for no reason. Whoops. And she's just fucking horrified, because apparently she wasn't some member of some violent, psychotic cult. She just had people. She seemed entirely reasonable. Now that I think about it, I'm not even sure they started out as cult members in the dream. I think they just started off as a fucking rival witch coven, and it just migrated in my brain into a cult later because of the robes. So, I have no fucking clue what was going on. So she and I were kind of in the same boat on that one. But yeah, that's what happens when Kyrick sleeps. Weird shit. For those who don't remember, and given that winter is not something I focus on very often in these games, I'm waiting for nighttime for the Starry Night Festival, which I believe starts around 6. You know what? I better do a thing just so he won't bitch at me. I'm gonna do a thing. This is the thing. Now he can't bitch. Hi, Winkles. Come here. Get off of that. Come here, baby. Damn it. That was my fault, not the cat's. I bumped it as I was moving her. We'll say one thing. This one doesn't disconnect at the drop of a hat like the old one did. Of course, the old one was very well worn and broken in by that point. So, this one's still new. We'll say one thing, Sneasel's pretty cool looking. Yes, I broke out the 3DS again, so fucking sue me. My channel, my rules. Yeah, basically I have been grinding out, trying to get it... Stop it! Stop! Leave her alone, she don't want to play. Don't you go after her. Willow, you leave her alone. Willow's getting rowdy. She wants to play. Maya, get out of there. Yeah, that's not yours. Yes. Not for you. have a bed to sleep in. Want to sleep? Sleep in your bed. Play with your kitty. She's getting rowdy. Come here. Get your kitty. It's right there. Look, mine. Mine. Get your kitty. Get your kitty. Get your kitty. Get your kitty. Right there. Also, did one of you girls drag a freaking turd out of the litter box again? I swear I can't take these girls anywhere. Oh good, it's almost time. Between my weird dream chat and reprimanding the animals, it's time for dinner. Hi, Rio. You're being good for once. All the other girls are getting bitchy. Oh, that's right. Nothing ships in the Starry Night Festival, so I'm gonna make money for no damn reason. Oh, there's the baby. Hi, Aizen. There's Ellie. We can absolutely start it. Also, it is incredibly dangerous and irresponsible for you not to put him in a fucking high chair. He's gonna fall, and we're gonna be sad. Well, that's right. Before we got married, we used to have the Starry Night Festival at their house. Who's watching the baby? I mean, I know your grandmother is, but who's watching the baby? Nothing today. May's birthday tomorrow, though I'm probably going to skip it for reasons. I don't think I have a boot for her. She's a bit of a strange child. She likes weird things. Oh, one more video and then done. It'll be nice. I mean, on the one hand, I'm going to miss it just because I do love Harvest Moon, and this last year of it, year 3, has just not been fun because it stops being fun. Because in year 2 is the year you get everything you want. If this game had ended at the end of year 2, it would have been perfect, because that's about the time when apathy sets in. But year 3, there's nothing to fucking do. Not a goddamn thing. You know? And on top of that, just because I'm recording this, I cut corners that I normally wouldn't. For example, I do not neglect the animals in my games. I will fucking pet and talk to every goddamn sheep and every goddamn cow. And when I say every one, I mean the whole barn of 20. Not the little stable of 10 that I kept. You know? Talk to them all, brush them all, milk them all, and unless there's a festival coming up, shear them all. And by that point, I usually have 10 and 10, so I've got 10 cows, 10 sheep. You know? I'm pretty sure I went all cow in this one, except for the 2 sheep. But, again, I feel the pressure of recording and watering all the crops and taking care of all the animals all the time. It just kind of... It eats up the clock. Every video would be like 3.5 hours long if I did that. And not to mention the sheer amount of space it would take up on my computer. My computer would become the Harvest Moon hard drive. You know? And that sucked a little enjoyment out of my videos. The fact that I completely neglected shit that I normally don't. And then there's the fact that I spent this entire playthrough learning that everything I thought I knew was fucking wrong. Which kind of takes the piss out of you, too. So, I mean, it's just... all the shit that would normally keep me somewhat engaged runs out around the 2nd year. Because the goal... this right here is the goal. Getting this full of pineapples. Which I did. This thing was full of fucking pineapples. And now it is empty. Because I got tired of having all that money. Not even making that up. So yeah, the hothouse is basically the goal. Once you get the hothouse, the game is effectively over, because you will... all seeds become available at all times. You go to Juan, you buy fucking 4 packs of pineapples, and you never run out of money again. To put it into perspective, if every single blizzard I've had since third winter hit destroyed my hothouse, and there's been about one a week, and I kept rebuilding it, I still wouldn't have made a dent in my money. And keep in mind, after the first one, I would have had to buy the lumber. And I still would be fine, financially. I still would have far more money than I would ever spend. And that's why it sucks, because if you don't buy the hothouse, that's a huge chunk of money you don't spend. If you do buy the hothouse, you've ruined the game, you know? Or maybe next time I'll buy the hothouse and just not use it, or I'll use it for stupid shit like corn so that my chickens are always fed, you know? It's something for later. You guys definitely won't see it. God, today's just nothing but farming. I'm finishing Harvest Moon, and then I've got to do Stardew Valley for however long that takes me. I'll have a new system by January, though, because obviously we'll be switching to a new farm on Stardew Valley, because 2017 means new save file. Fuck it, I'll take a golden egg, and if she doesn't like it, then she doesn't like it. At least it's a birthday present, right? Hell, it's viable. She could have her own baby chick if she hatches it. If she lives next door to the poultry farm, feed won't be an issue. Hell, I'll give her the money to have her own chicken coop and maximum feed for that chicken. That thing will damn near outlive her with that much food. I don't know. See, it's the little touches of realism that some games have and other games don't that make or break them. Like, I think it really hurts this game that, Can you just... He's out here. I really think it hurts this game that everyone's static. That aside from weddings, which I've never triggered and may take more than 3 years of play to do, because there are events that go 5 years in. Can't imagine playing that long. Can't imagine wanting to play that long. But, yeah, there are event triggers for that, but I mean, aside from that, nothing changes once you move in. Well, no, one thing changes. They get another puppy, and so does someone else when your dog has a baby. Or when your dog makes Hana pregnant. You know, they get a puppy, and one of like 3 other people can get a puppy. And you may recall I chose Stu. Happy birthday, kiddo girl. Seems she was happy with her birthday gift. But on the other hand, A Wonderful Life takes it a whole new route where everything changes. Like, an old lady dies of old age, and apparently the game ends with you dying of old age. Although in a happy way, with a fulfilled life and a big family and that kind of stuff. Which, yeah, that's a thing, but... You know... Generally, in most games, the whole point is for you not to die ever. That's one of the things that hurt a specific Robotech game that I won't mention because I might actually Let's Play it at some point. Because I own the game. Matter of fact, I own both games. The time may soon come when I fucking find an old school Xbox controller and hook up my Xbox and see if that fucker still runs. And do some goddamn Robotech and Knights of the Old Republic and shit like that. I haven't touched that thing in years, mostly because I don't have controls for it. But I have all the cords, and last I checked, it still worked. So, old school Xbox might be a thing in the near future. If I can even remember how to navigate those menus. And yes, the controller I'm talking about is the old Duke-style controller. I like that big, colossal behemoth of a controller. It's very snug in my hands. I liked it. And no, I don't have monstrously huge hands. I just like that controller. You can't reach the buttons! Then you're too young to be playing it. Not to mention, little fuckers moved all the buttons when they downsized. And instead of black and white being here, let's put them elsewhere. No, I like black and white buttons right where they fucking were. Thank you very much. God, could you imagine a life where everything you need to do is done in 20 minutes and the rest of the day is just sleep? No, that doesn't really sound like a fun kind of thing. But it'd be profitable, especially when you consider how much eggs and milk and sheep fur go for in this game. Especially since if I'd been playing right, I would have, you know, anywhere from 10 to 18 large milks, with up to 3 golden milks, in fact. And anywhere from 2 to 10 large wools with up to 3 golden wools mixed in. But although that would only be weekly. And then I'd have, you know, fucking 7 large eggs and 3 golden eggs, because I wouldn't have fucked up like I did. Damn it, chicken waifu, you let me down. Because that's the other thing, like I pointed out, there's no reason why you shouldn't have chickens before the first summer. I just don't because I'm a fucking cheapskate and I found out a way to do it for free. Alright, I will see you all next time, everyone. Bye-bye. See you for the finale.